Hey YouTube, it's Alicia here. I'm back with my second WWE video. I know I haven't been putting WWE videos out, but I'm just been having a couple of months sad week this week. I'll get to that at a later date and stuff. So yeah. So one of the things I wanted to come and talk about, WWE's upcoming draft, um, and thing because this is just me. I'm going to predict what guys are going to be put on Raw and what guys are going to be on SmackDown. And same thing with women. So I'm going to give you a few men, but also a few women at that. So without no further ado, let's get started. So I want to come and I want to talk about WWE. And the reason I want to come and talk about it, I wanted to come and talk about some of the wrestlers who I feel like need to come to Raw and who from Raw need to come back, go to SmackDown. Okay. All right. So one of the things that I need to discuss before I start is I want to talk about Kevin Owens. As y'all know, he was fired, but now he has a match at Hell in a Cell against Shane McMahon. I'm going to come back a little bit late tomorrow and give a little bit more insight on that. But to get me to say, we need Stephanie to step in. We need Stephanie to step in on behalf of Kevin Owens. I'm going to come back a little bit later. That's what I wanted to say with that. To get me to say the people I'm going to mention to be on Raw. I'm going to start with Raw. Who I feel like should be on Raw. Okay. Heavy Machinery. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Heavy Machinery. Oh my God. To me, they need to be on Raw regardlessly. I feel like they're entertaining. That's one. The crowd love Otis. Who would not want to see them more on Raw? See them on Raw than on SmackDown. I think they'll benefit a little bit more on Raw than on SmackDown. That's one. Okay, that's my first guy. All right. The second person I feel like from SmackDown needs to be on Raw. Y'all know they're gonna put Roman Reigns back on Raw. Hey, that's the flagship show. So Roman Reigns is coming back to Raw. Yep. All right. Number 3, I feel like the Usos will stay where they are. I think the Usos will stay where they are at the moment, but we'll put them as a bye because the reason I'm gonna come back and tell you why I put them as a bye. All right. Let's see. Apollo Crews. I say Apollo Crews will come back to Raw's War because he's a guy. He's on the same playing field as Bobby Lashley. We haven't seen Bobby Lashley since that incident in oh my God, we have not seen Bobby Lashley since July. Since the explosion, and we have not seen him. So we might see him this week, we might not. But I'm saying we haven't seen him. Braun Strowman ain't going nowhere. Literally. Let's see. If I could say anybody else, Finn Balor will come back to Raw. Those are my top 5 guys. But if I can say a heel, if I could say any type of heels that will come back, I don't know exactly who it would be. But yeah, so let me get to why I say the the Usos as a bye. We haven't seen Usos in probably about a good month and a half, 2 months and a half, like that, and stuff. In the last pay-per-view, they were supposed to be doing a signing, and they never, due to Jimmy, is it Jimmy? Yeah, due to Jimmy's DUI, they wasn't allowed to travel. To Canada and thing. So I'll put them as a bye. That's that. Now, the one other person I will have to put as a bye will have to be Naomi, because I feel Naomi can bring a lot more to the table for Raw than anybody else. Now, if I can name anybody they can, when it comes to in the women's tag team division, to bring from SmackDown to Raw, because I know in singles competitions they're good, and they are good in tag team. I would say the Kabuki Warriors. They can benefit from being over on SmackDown. That's one. Like that. So that's gonna be women's tag team in general. The only women's tag team in general I can see over there. Now, to get me to say, I could say when it comes to SmackDown women wise, let's see. I say Bayley will be back on Raw. Let's see. I say Charlotte Flair. And I would say Tamina and Amber Moon. There you go. There go your girls. So you know Sasha's not going nowhere. She's going to stay on Raw. So that leaves Carmella on SmackDown. Carmella will be staying on SmackDown. I'm clearly guaranteeing this. This is true. Carmella's going to be staying on SmackDown. Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville on SmackDown. Now, another tag team I feel like that will be going to SmackDown will be Alex Bliss and Nikki Cross. So we're going to see where that goes. But when it comes to Dana Brooks, I feel like Dana Brooks will probably go to SmackDown or stay on Raw. And stuff. I feel like Liv Morgan probably will finally reemerge, like I said, we don't know, is she's gonna have a dark persona, girly, or something unique. I think this is the time she's going to reemerge and stuff. So I say this is where they're gonna bring the Riot Squad back together or thing. Let's just say, I feel like Sarah Logan we don't know where she fits in it. Tamina, we don't know where she fits in it. Now, Dana, I can see her on Raw. This is the time where they need to be pushing, Amber Moon and, Dana Brooks into that top contention. That's one. All right. That's those. I feel like the Revival will be on SmackDown. If Drew McIntyre returns, I feel like Drew McIntyre might be put on SmackDown. Because it's looking like, once again, it's like Shane McMahon is playing Golden Child. And if you remember back in the day when Drew McIntyre was originally in the WWE, he was Vince McMahon's go-to guy. So we're going to see where that goes. Now, to get me to say this match between Brock Lesnar versus Kofi Kingston, I feel like the following. I feel like this is not a fair match, but we're going to have to see where this is going to go. Rumors are saying that Kofi is going to contain. We're going to have to see if this is going to be true or not. But now we got the Fiend Bray Wyatt. He's going to be on Raw or SmackDown? It depends on where they at. So you heard where I feel like some of the wrestlers are going to be at and everything. But I will say this. I say Ricochet and Rey Mysterio will stay on Raw. Ricochet, I want to say it. Ricochet, Rey Mysterio, and Cedric Alexander, them three will stay on Raw. Guaranteed. And if that's the case, I feel like you need to, when it comes to the titles, you need to add more titles to the brands for women and men. So y'all, let me hear y'all opinion. Who do y'all think will end up on Raw or SmackDown for the draft? Until then, I'm Alicia. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.